This is what they fear most. This absolutely terrifies them. This is a sight I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. This is a sight that gladdens my heart and gives me hope that there still yet may be a chance to save things from the abyss. Everyone who's paying attention knows full well that our entire way of life here on these small islands is under threat. We are in the midst of an invasion, just as real as any prior invasions of the Romans, the Normans, and the expected Nazi invasion, which thankfully didn't come. This is a different kind of invasion. This is an invasion without swords and spears, machine guns, rifles, cannons, warships. This is an invasion by stealth. Our governments have gone rogue. Our governments are not only derelict in their duties to defend us and to protect us from invasion, they are actively encouraging it. Our own leaders are the ones holding open the gates.
We want nothing to do with a backward-looking idea of sovereignty.
They desperately try to control the narrative. They desperately control what the media says, the message. Everything is about the message. Keep the general public, the populace, the plebs, keep them asleep, keep them in slumber, let them not wake, let them not realise until it's too late where this society is heading. And this is a problem for all of us here on these islands. Irish, English, Scottish, Welsh, Ireland, North and South, we are all under imminent threat of extinction. Yes, extinction. The invaders want us gone. The invaders have no time for our culture, for our heritage, for our history, for our people. They despise us, and they openly tell us they despise us. They don't mix with us. They don't mingle with us. They don't observe our customs. They are here to take over, not to coexist. Their aim is simple: to take over. They sense that we are weak and they are strong. The law of nature is what it has always been. The weak will get devoured by the strong. It's a fundamental law of nature. It's always been that way. It always will be that way. No amount of fancy iPhones, laptops, or satellites will make any difference. Don't think your newfangled mobile phones, AirPods will make the slightest bit of difference. Human nature is still human nature. It hasn't changed. The weak get devoured by the strong. The weak, injured animal in the jungle will be eaten. That goes the same for societies. That goes the same for cultures, for countries, for empires. We need to come together. We on these islands need to come together, realize the truth. The truth is that we are all of the same family. We are all brothers and sisters. We may live in different houses, but we're all part of the same village. We need that spirit of helping one another, respecting one another, supporting one another. We have got to stand together because united we cannot be broken. And that is what they fear. They fear us. They are terrified that we will actually wake up and unite and stand together, shoulder to shoulder. The Irish tricolour flying side by side with the Union Jack. Mutual respect, facing the enemy fearlessly. That is what they can't have, because that will finish this obnoxious experiment that will kill off this control of global corporations, this money machine, this GDP machine, this death cult that wants to see us erased. And don't think you'll even live on in the history books. You won't. The history books will be rewritten by the people who take over. We won't even exist in the history books. Right now, in these dark days, there are gangs of armed Muslims romping and rampaging around the streets of England, armed with machetes, samurai swords, blunt instruments, hammers, knives. The police stand by and do nothing. They are the bullies in the playground, but we are the force they need to fear. We are the majority. We have the power, if only we can wake up and realize it and utilize it. This could end tomorrow. We could start to rebuild tomorrow. If you take nothing else away from this video, let me leave you with one simple thought. When you try to become everything to everyone, you become nothing to anyone.